Oh yeah, it's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning, and it's gonna be a pretty day out there today. Go out there if you don't have to work. Go out there, enjoy the weather. Go to the park, feed a couple of squirrels, whatever you got to do. But just stay hydrated, and you'll be good.
At 250 I go. I gotta go to New York, get paid, now I gotta come back.
I hear a junkie out there. Junkie alert. I hear crackhead 127. Junkie alert. Shame on it. I thought that boy was gonna take a break and smoke his pipe. Junkie alert.
You'll be here for 5 days, dude. You know how wonderful that feels?
No one hear that crackhead when I spike this mic. Because I'm treetop tall. I'm king of this mall. Barefoot. Stock. General Stonewall Jackson. And I just got down.
I haven't been fishing in about 10 years. I'll see what kind of fish rod I'm gonna use today. I got about...
Like MC Hammer used to say, can't touch this. Let me just put it on the side. I got another cup of Java, and I'll be back. They call me Enforcer 250 with my stock barefoot General Stonewall Jackson 5 watt 5 pound steel hammer around the lower deck, and I just got down.
Start your stopwatch. Oh yeah. Waving at 250. I'll be on the side.
Waving it there, my friend. I think you're up in the Bronx. They call me Enforcer 250 with my 5 pound 5 watt stock radio around the lower deck, waving it. Good morning to everyone out there. I'll be back. I just got to fetch me another cup of Java. I'll be right back. They call me Enforcer 250 with my General Stonewall Jackson somewhere around the lower deck, and I just got down.
Hey, morning time on wave out there. Hello.
Good morning, Eddie. I don't know where you're at, Eddie. You're definitely not close. Eddie, good morning, brother. I'll be back. I got to get me some Java. And walk that dog out there, man. I hear a dirty dog out there. He needs to be walked. And he needs to get him a flea collar. Hey, Eddie, you need to get that dirty dog a flea collar out there.
Same old minute. Hold on. Hey, morning to 104. Wait a minute, dude. I'll be right back. Moved over. Don't drink the milk. It's spoiled. Don't drink the milk. What's the silence over here? The cheese has it. Good morning, time stranger. How you doing?
I'm doing fine as line, sweet as hand.
Roger. Nice to hear you. Thank you for stopping in. I'm trying something out new this morning. How we sound to you over there?
Good like always.
Roger, Roger. Okay, I'll take that as everything's 10A straight, Richie. Hey, what do you use, man? Hey, what you talking about? What you talking about, man? I ain't doing none. I got a 1 pound hammer. I got a 1 pound. I only got 1 pound, dude. I'm gonna give me a couple extra acres so I can build a 5 pound. Hey, Charlie, you know what to do. Hey, Jeremiah, you know what to do. Go to the company channel. Hey, dog. Damn it, boy. Did you see what he did last year in the mission? Hey, dog. Go get a job, man. Hey, Eddie, when you could do radio after radio the way I do them, install after I do them, Eddie, you don't need a job, though, brother. You just need a mic, and that's that. Delusional, man. got the radio installation after installation. You got lines of cars lined up down the block waiting to come in. They're busting the door down. Are you having a gang bust the door sale? Is that what you having, Richie? You having a world-making gang bust the door sale? They're all waiting down the block to get in there. Well, you know what, Eddie? I gotta look at it this way. You've been crying every morning for a little over 3.5 years. My antenna's almost been up close to 4 now. And you've been crying a little over 3 of them every morning while you're out there at work. You know, because I sound better and I get to talk shit and I run the hole in the wall shop. But hey, let me ask you something. If you've been doing the same thing and I've been doing the same thing, and I don't have to work for anybody. If my radio work is paving the way for me.
Oh yeah, I'm back. And I don't know what I missed, but I'm back with my cup of Java. And I just want to say good morning, everyone out there. It's 5:11. It's actually 5:12 in the a.m. They call me Enforcer 250. They call me Enforcer 250 somewhere on the lower deck with my second cup of Java. And I just got down.
You sound a whole bunch better than you. The King of New York, I'm back quiet. Well, that would have been great to hear what you were saying, but someone just walked all over you. Something about you been out there 3.5, 4 years.
Sorry, Richie. Next time, Richie, you better go to the pump. You're not qualified out here, crackhead. I keep telling that junkie he's got to go to the goodie store. He won't listen.
Hey, morning, Tom. Mr. Birdman, morning. Top of the morning there, 250, 250. Top of the morning, 250. Bang, bang. That noise out there. Just a whole lot of it. Well, let me help you there, 999. Let me clear that your hazard flash right out of your receive with a 999. Bomb, bomb. That's the trash. Some people will say it's too damn quiet out here. I don't know. I'll hear it now. Poor little cracky. Poor little cracky. Hey, 999. Tomorrow morning, if you're going to work like you normally do, you're going to hear the next piece of information being dropped into the sky. 999. Bomb, bomb. Yeah, tell them we'll see you on the 4th. Uh-oh. That's right, Mr. 999. Tomorrow morning, I open up Richie's file and read through one more page. Bomb, bomb. See you on the 4th.
Good morning there, Eddie. Hey, Crazy Eddie. Crazy Eddie, Birdman, good morning there.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. That's you. Being thrown by one of my personal friends there. It's an annual thing. You know, annual means he does it every year. Cracky ain't got a bus pass to get there. Yeah, I have chilling, right? That's the one. You got crash. Alright, then for you, I might stick a ride there. I'm gonna stuff my hand and see some feet. So yeah, tough all, man. If you happen to be in the neighborhood, just give me a jingle. Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. I thought it was kind of off. Yeah, it's ready to make. Fucking time flies, man. Memorial Day's already here. Summer's around the corner. Did you see that? Time flies when you're having fun. It sure does, Eddie. It sure does. Listen, Eddie. Time flies for those who have to operate 8 hours a day working for the man, so junkies can sit home and point needles all day. Tempo? Yeah, man. That's what you mean. They're working hard, 60, 70 hours a week, man. Time sure flies when you're having fun. But anyway, yeah, I'll look into that, man. I'm gonna have to stop by there and screw them with it, man. See some faces. Yeah, check off. Anyway, 999, I want to wave a hand there to the 250. I know you're in there. Sound King Audio.
Good morning there. Good morning there, Mr. Birdman. I heard you, Crazy Eddie. I apologize, Crazy Eddie, for keying up. I wasn't sure if you were talking to Richie or talking at him, but you got the floor there. And good morning, gentlemen. 250, lower deck.
Yeah, buddy, top of the morning, Mr. 250. Mr. 250. Hey, Bird, I'm trying to hang this dog over here. I'm trying to find a dog that has a ride to that key down there. I mean, I'll pick him up if he wants. I'll be more than glad to lend a hand, you know. Do you really want to put scabies in your car so when your children sit in there, they need clomazole and 10 mil rubbed on their body to fucking seal it? Do you really want to put scabies in your car, 999? Yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, I just want to put them in a real deal base station mobile so you can see what it's like for a real installation. That's some hack job that he's so-called does. Yeah, 999, I'm gonna get you a Teflon suit. I have access. This way he can put it on so he don't dirty your establishment, Info. I'll have to call him a Teflon Don.
Now, hazmat suits.
Yes, sir, 250. The special white hazmat suit is made of Teflon. It filters out to about 300 microns, so there's no way scabies can get through it. Tempo? Yeah, 300 microns, that's a lot. That's pretty damn good. You can walk into a nuclear room with that shit.
Hey, I heard Roscoe's recovering. He's out of the hospital.
is considered a perfect vacuum. So, if you got 500 microns, that means there's no oxygen at all. None. So at 500 microns, you got no oxygen, you got no light. So scabies definitely ain't getting through. Tempo?
I'll see you there, Ed.
Yeah, man, no doubt. I guess he's got a rider. He said, I'll see you there. All right, that's cool, man. No problem.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Eddie.
No one in their right mind is gonna bring Cracky. No one in their right mind is gonna drive Richard to no key down. That's not happening.
Give you an opportunity to use them.
How's he gonna get to a key down 250? First of all, he can't get there. And even if he could get there, he don't got the money to pay the entrance fee. You know, my people don't play a party without a fee, Tempo.
Well, don't he have to have a mobile? I mean, what is he gonna key down? Oh, he's gonna go there with a walkie-talkie? I don't get it, man. He only owns a shopping cart and a walkie-talkie, so I don't know. Unless he's gonna key up on someone's radio, you know, one of those backseat drivers maybe. They're gonna hand him the mic and it goes, all right, Richard. All right, take over, Richard. You know, because he doesn't own a car. He doesn't even possess a driver's license. So I don't know what key down he's going to. Maybe one in the sky. Who knows?
Well,
I heard he's going to be the MC.
Yeah.
250, I heard something because bad news was informing me on something, but 899, to be an MC, you need teeth in your mouth. You need more than lip service. You gotta have swagger. You gotta have vocabulary. You gotta know how to compose a sentence. You can't be an MC. 820, how the fuck is he gonna get to where's he gonna get the money to pay the entrance fee? And third, at the last place on earth you want to see me.
He got off work, so he ain't.
Well, I definitely don't see him showing up. I don't see him showing up because, like I said, unless someone feels sorry for him and says, all right, get in the trunk, Richard. Just don't dirty the spare tire. They might throw him in the trunk, you know, but I doubt anyone is going to risk infestation of bed bugs and scabies and things like that. So, you know, maybe someone to throw him in the back of the trunk would maybe feel bad. Wrap him up in a commercial blanket or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just I mean, you just can't. The people don't understand, man. People who never met him don't know. Remember, I met him. I was the first person on the radio who ever met him. Next to Big Man, of course, who cleans him up on the streets. So really, I'm the second person. That man is a walking STD, bro. I mean, he admitted he has the monster 2 weeks ago. He's known for not taking showers, so he's definitely got scabies. He's got a complex thinking he's a cop. He got a complex thinking he was right-hand man to the president. He's got a complex thinking he's a radio technician. The boy is very complicated, Tempo.
All right, I get it.
Well, that's all part of his EDP, you know. He's mentally disturbed, so, you know, we understand between his mental illness and his drug addiction, and there's quite a few people that can vouch saying that weed doesn't do that to the brain. What Richie is consuming is not weed. It's synthetic marijuana, K2. Aside from plunging the needle and drinking that meth, he's definitely all fucked up in the head.
You know, hey, I was a young boy, and my father used to give me old Grecian proverbs. God rest the man's soul. People who follow my YouTube channel know that I call my father the General. When the General used to school me and give me old Grecian proverbs, one of the proverbs he used to teach me as a child growing up was that a fish rots from the head. If you look at Richard, there's no denying that he's rotting, especially that he got no teeth in his mouth. 10-4?
We whipped.
Well, that's the first sign of a junkie. That's the first giveaway. When you see one of these crackheads like Richard, when they have no teeth in their mouth, that's heroin, man. That's the big horse, the big H. That's the first thing it does is break down your gums and the teeth just fly out, man. They just pop out like fucking popcorn. And that's typical of a junkie that's been shooting up and fucking with heroin the way Crackhead 127 does, for the most part, for the good 50 years of his life. And it's a shame because I try to help him come clean. You offered him, I made plenty of offers, Birdman. I offered him a brand new radio, antenna, $1,000 cash, some clothing, whatever he needed to just go to a program, clean up, and do the right thing. And you know, he doesn't want to do it. He wants to live fantasies. He wants to be one big delusional junkie. And you know, it is what it is, man. Until he gets clean, until he comes clean, that's it. He's going to be roasted. That's the bottom line. And I will not let him cheat, fraud customers out there, because the man is not a technician. He has no technical skills, and he has. And the most amazing and funny thing is, these idiots that bring him radios don't even verify if he has credentials. Where's your equipment? How do you test? How do you repair? You know, they don't know. I shouldn't say idiots. They don't know any better. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, Eddie. It is what it is, my brother. You know who it is, Eddie. 250, Birdman. You know who it is? And everyone else out there. They call me the enforcer. Oh yeah, I'm just looking at that swing, man. Looking at that dead carrier. 5 watts to 25. You gotta love it, man. It's a beautiful thing when you can crush the junkie monkeys out there with a barefoot radio. Look at that. General Stonewall Jackson. Vintage stuff, man. Anyway, let me put it on the side. Finish up my cup of Java. And I'll be back.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. We'll be out here reading the mail.
For me to go roll up the sleeves and earn $1. So the junkie can stay home and hunt heathens all day on my time.
Sound king. The man with the golden fingers.
Bam, bam, boom, boom, bam, bam. And never forget what the general said.
I keep telling that fucking bum, you don't have a golden touch. It's some dirty-ass fingers from nicotine, man. They get yellow and stains, and in your eyes, they look like gold. And then you touch something, you're like, wow, look at it, it turned to gold.
Hey, Eddie, I don't understand, Eddie. You offered to give him a radio to look at, modify, whatever. And he says to you, he may shake your hand, but don't be surprised if he breaks your jaw. I don't get that. Hey, Eddie, how do you treat a customer like that? A potential customer? What kind of clients does he have? You know what I'm saying, Eddie? You're trying to give the guy business, and he wants to break your jaw. I don't get it, man.
I don't know, man. He's like, he goes, hey, you can bring the radio. I see you, I'll punch you in the eye. I'm like, wow, Richie. That's how you treat customers? Damn, bro. That's all right, dog. That's fine, no problem.
I don't know. I guess you're mad about that, huh?
Oh, shit, yo.
Why are you getting so aggressive? Hey, Richard, why are you so aggressive with your customers? Do you usually tell them you want to punch them in the eye? Or break their jaw, Richard? You turn away customers like that, Richard. I'm sure Delta doesn't do that. I'm sure Sam doesn't threaten to punch someone in the eye. Or PM Electronics. Richard, you gotta be more polite. You gotta be more, what's the word, man? You gotta do the right thing. You gotta invite people. You can't threaten them, Richard. All right? You gotta take it easy, man. Put the pipe down and go easy, Richard.
There you go. Yeah, maybe on one of his off days, you never know. You know, who knows? Might have had a hard hit.
Great, Keaton. Bobcat, you ain't no good anymore. I'm waving at you, Bobcat. But I can't understand why Enforcer 250 is, every morning and every day for 18 months. I don't know why you're afraid to meet that man and take that drug test on camera with him. I have no idea why. I'll be back.
Big Bobcat, Lake Placid, New York. Memorial Day weekend on the way.
Where is Bobcat anyway? I know he's not at Lake Placid. He's got to be what, Jersey? Where the hell is he?
358.
Yeah, he's on the other side somewhere.
Roger that. Hey, Bobcat. Hey, Bobcat. Waving a hand. Bobcat. You know who it is. Enforcer 250. Somewhere around the lower deck. And I just got down.
Just small fry,
Hello, hey, Mr. Truck Driver.
232344820.
Hey Bobcat, there's a whole lot of bees on my radio. Hey Bobcat, you got a whole lot of bees buzzing around my ear hole right about now. But I want to wave it, Bobcat. You know what it is, Enforcer 250, lower deck, and I just got down. Hey Bobcat, you keep drinking all that sweet, you're gonna get big, man. Hey Bobcat, you keep drinking all those sweet coffees, you're gonna get big as a house. Enforcer 250 said so, and I back out.
Happy meal, small fry mobile. Happy meal, 27 New Jersey, small fry mobile. Alright, look at that. Pickup truck got some power today. Pickup truck got the same power every day, nothing.
Crush. Tell pickup truck I said crush.
Well away. You fell the truck? I don't know, unless you're in the neighborhood. You're blowing my radio here. Happy meal, you sound like this. This morning down, you feel 27 small fry with the weight. That's why they're scared of Donald Trump. They're scared of Donald Trump because they're going to get the worst.
That's why I keep on telling Richard. I keep on telling 127. That's why 127 wants to kill Donald Trump. Because he knows Donald Trump becomes president. Crackhead, man, he's going to get kicked out of that Section 8 apartment. No more entitlements. He's scared as hell.
That means you got money. Trump is not going to make it, don't worry. So if you try to drug test,
It's going to be time for those bums to work, man. No more entitlements, no more free housing. You got to go out there and work.
The other side, you know.
you fail with drug test, no more well-hunted. Pickup truck on the way.
You do, like you always do. Coming over the 9-pound signal. Crazy Eddie Mobile. 3585 Bobcat waving at you. Oh, shit, y'all.
Good morning, man. What's going on? You getting ready for the weekend? Is today your Friday, or you gotta work tomorrow too?
Let me see if I got condition. Bobcat, pistol, goddamn.
Crush.
See if I got condition. Let me see if I got.
How about your Bobcat 358? How about your Bobcat 358? They call me Enforcer 250. They call me the Enforcer 250 with my General Stonewall Jackson. 5 watt, 5 pound steel hammer. And I just got down.
Bobcat, you're king of New York, the most talked about most.
Tell Richie I said crush. Hey Bobcat. Tell Richie I said come get this mic. They call me Enforcer 250. My 5 pound steel hammer just got down.
Oops. Who you crushing?
So that's what I'm talking about. And you think you can go to a key down? Forget about it, Cracky.
You think cool with drugs? What up, pickup? You're welcome. Good morning. That's serious.
Oh yeah, look at that. Just a 5 watt, 5 pound steel hammer, man. That's what I'm talking about. 5 watt, 5 pound. That's all you need.
Why? All the people on welfare are so scared of Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, that's right. Guys like Crackhead 127 is definitely fearing Donald Trump.
Side dog walker. Oh yeah, nobody out there watch Richie go.
Ask Cracky what does he think about Donald Trump, and he'll say, I want to kill him. Because Richie don't want to be in that section. Well, actually, he don't want Donald Trump to take away those entitlements. Hey, Cracky, Donald Trump is coming, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Cracky? You're going to have to go get a job, man.
And soon, thank God. Why should I? Hey, forget about it. You're nowhere in his radio, man. You can't hold his hand today.
Cracky, don't worry about holding hands. Worry about getting a job. When Donald Trump gets in office, Cracky, you need to worry about that.
Right, it's time to get a job. Get the J.O.B.
Show New York City over Rio.
Let him know, Eddie. Time to get that job, Eddie. Let him know. He can't be on the radio 24/7 acting the fool. He's got to go out and work.
They crushing that dog. Oh, just a whole lot of ash and trash out there.
Oh, you know what I'm doing, Eddie.
You're crushing him, man. You're crushing him. You're taking the dog out. You're taking him for a walk. You got the leash on him? Hey, Eddie, you got a leash on him and you're walking him.
Oh, shit. Oh, Danny boy.
You're walking the dog, Eddie. You got him on the leash and you got him on a flea collar and you're walking him.
Oh, yeah. You got money to buy drugs, you shouldn't have welfare, period.
I agree. I totally agree. That's why Cracky got to get off the drugs and look for a job.
Why they can get a job? You're a grown man now. They can get no damn job.
You got to understand, Eddie, the word job is not in Richie's vocabulary. It doesn't exist.
Hey, Eddie, I'm suspended without pay for an awesome job. Good job.
Hey, Mr. J, morning wave. I don't know if you're even before, but this wave is
Sometimes I wish I didn't have it, but I do.
How about a small fry? You on the radio? How about a small fry? How about a small fry? A Brown Hornet Suburban, the East.
Hey, Richard, you got to go get a job, dog. Hey, Richard, you got to start looking for a job, man. Your days are numbered. You got to look for a job.
Top of the morning, Brown Hornet, small fry. Wait, bud.
Don't wait till you get evicted, Richard. You got to start looking now.
Hey, Brown Hornet, worldwide, Brown Hornet pistol. What?
Tell that boy he's got to start looking for a job, man, before it's too late. Let him know. I don't know, man. You're calling Brown Hornet and you're keying up on the man. So it's clear that I take him right out. It's clear that I take Cracky right out, man. Hey, if you're calling the man, Richard, why you keen on him? Brown Hornet's trying to get back to you. You're stepping all over the man, and you want to go to a key down? Come on, you gotta wait your turn, Cracky. That's what happens, man. When you take drugs, when you shoot up, when you smoke that crack in K2, that's what happens. You end up like Richard 127, a delusional junkie. You don't want to do that.
Right back, Bobcat.
That's why you just gotta say no to drugs, man. You just gotta say no. That's funny. He's calling Bobcat. He's keying up on him. Hey, Richard, man, you gotta unkey if you want to hear. Do I gotta, explain to you how to operate your radio, Richard? You gotta unkey if you want to hear him, man.
Hey, you rocking that gate and you got a morning show video, man. It better go up. I'm clear.
Yeah, I hear you, Richie. Hey, Richie, he's up on the man, but he's up.
The man's not gonna put out any gates. Forget about it. Bobcat hasn't put out any gates.
Mr. Brown.
Roger, right on, Brown Hornet. Roger. I think it's cracky. He's full of shit. He be sucking a lot of anaconda cock. That's his problem. Top of the morning.
You hear Cracky? Hey, good morning there, bad boy. You hear Junkie Boy? You hear that monkey man? He says he's going to the key down. He's going to the key down. Hey, what mobile? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Unless someone's gonna feel sorry for him. I know a couple of cats feel bad for him. They might throw him in the trunk. But where's he the key down on? I don't get it. He doesn't own a car. He doesn't even possess a driver's license. And yet he's bragging he's going to some key down. I just don't get it.
That's funny, man. You gotta love that shit. He's going to a key down. Alright. That shit's gonna be funny. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody out there, top of the morning, everyone.
Yeah, I tell you, man, this crackhead, man, unbelievable.
Skies, the sun's
It's so funny when he says he's gonna go to the key down and make sure I show up. And I try to tell the junkie monkey I work. I got holiday coverage, man. You know what I mean? But he wouldn't know that because he doesn't understand what holiday coverage means. Additional vacation days, unit days. He doesn't comprehend because he was never a civil servant.
Yep, definitely. You already know, man. That fucking guy, man, unfucking believable.
Then he's got the nerve. He's got the nerve. I told him, man. I said, hey, whether you like Trump or not, if Trump does become the next president, guys like Richard, let me tell you, man, he's shaking right now. Cracky is terrified if Donald Trump becomes president, because you know the motherfuckers that are in Section 8 apartments getting a free 250-minute Obama phone. You know, I mean, look, if you have a situation and you're in need, I can understand. I'm not putting people down that live in that situation. But you got a delusional crackhead that can go out there and work, but he decides to be a lazy piece of shit and stay home all day and all night on the radio, living off our tax money. Guys like that I'm talking about, individuals like that. Richard, your days are numbered in that Section 8 apartment. You better go out there and look for a job, dog.
Yeah, man, he's done. Yeah, you gotta feel bad for them, you know, the people that do need that Section 8 to help them out, man. If Donald Trump becomes president, it's fucked up, man. You know, there's gonna be more fucking homeless people, more shit going on, unfucking real, man. It's a sad case, but, you know, Cracky's used to being a squatter. He's a bum. He don't give a shit. He said, fuck it, throw me out, I don't care. That nigga lives off the fucking dumpsters.
You think Big Man's gonna pull him out of poverty this time? I don't think so. He can't be begging the big man to pull him out of poverty. And I don't know. All these guys, all these cats out here that claim they like Richie, they got his back. Not one of them invited him to Thanksgiving dinners in the last 4 years. Not one of them gave him a Christmas gift. So, you know, people out here are like people in the street. They see someone in need on the floor in the streets and they just walk by them. That's what they do to Cracky. They're not looking to help the junkie out. They just want to, patronize the guy.
Yeah, exactly. Man, that's it. I mean, come on. They make fun of his ass all the time. You know, it's just you just gotta go around and down, listen to the shit they talk about his ass. And I know Cracky listens to them. I know he feels bad. But he be like, he's still my friend, dog. He's still my friend. They fucking talking about his ass, but they still his friend.
I was driving down in Georgia, the guy that we used.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, Roger. I hear Pedro out there. I'm still waiting for my pizza, man. Where's Pedro? Well, I love that recording. Where's Pedro, man? I haven't heard that recording in a while.
Oh, shit, where's the pizza boy? Pizza boy.
Station demo.
Hey, Pedro, where's my pizza, man?
Roger, right over that. I don't know, man.
I don't think he want to make no pizza this morning.
So I'm going to be quiet.
Look at Cracky. Cracky got someone's hand to hold. You notice that? When Pedro comes out here, Richie gets all happy, man. He jumps up and down because now he has someone's hand to hold. But I think I might do, when I have a chance, I might throw that 2-pill in line like Birdman recommended. Even though I take out both of them to one another, I want to make sure there's no buzzing in my background, you know what I mean? I may hook up that 2-pill, in the next couple of months. I really don't need it, man. Because according to the video gates on both sides, I take both of them out to one another. So if I could do this with a stock radio, bad boy, I really don't think I need to put that 2-pill Dave made back in line.
Yeah, it's helpful, man. Hey, I saw some of those videos, man. He fucking them up, man. These fucking guys are fucking delusional. That's what it is. What you gotta do, man?
You know, the funny thing is when I young key, when there's pauses, then they they get a few words, one word out of an entire sentence, and then they're acting like they're having a conversation. But it clearly demonstrates in both their videos and both sides of the water that I take them both out, man. You gotta love that shit, especially Cracky, man. I'm not only do I key over him, but my audio's like 15 times louder and clearer. You know, because he's always like, yeah, dog, I got a stock mic. He sounds like shit on that 2950. But, you know, it is what it is, man.
Look him up. Look at the fucking bullshit equipment he's using. It's funny, the other day, they had somebody say, if you had a radio like Richie, all right, radio, like, I got so much don't even go there. I've got a job, but don't even go there. Because Richie can't afford not even an inch of anything I got here. I got fucking radio 10 times over. I said, what? Richie, 2950, you look at the video, they see a 2950. Richie got money. Yo, I got 3 of those motherfucking radios. The radio I'm using now, the fucking $800 radio. Get the fuck out of here, this fucking crackhead. He was saving his pennies, boy. Remember? 250, remember how long it took him to get that 2950?
Well, we know it took him 6 months to get that Ameritron AL80B. It took him, I remember, when he was over there, what was it, 194 Utica? It took him 6 months, and he claims I wasn't on when he was over there. And it's clear in the videos that I used to roast him when he was in that apartment. But yeah, it took him exactly 6 months to save for that amplifier without paying rent. So he's basically squatting before they kicked him the fuck out. That's why he got kicked out of 194 Utica. Because for 6 months he didn't pay rent so he could save for that Ameritron. And it took him about a month and a half to get that 2950.
Not only that, Enforcer, not only that, 6 months, he wasn't paying no rent, and he was borrowing fucking his neighbor's electricity with a stench cord out his window, and then he got evicted. Look at that shit.
How bad is that? How bad is that when you get evicted from a slum apartment? How bad is that, man? I could see you're in an expensive apartment and the rents are $2,000, $2,500 a month. I could see that. But he's squatting. The guy is literally squatting. He might be paying maybe $100 a month. He's squatting and he still gets evicted, man. That's sad.
And you know what's the fucking ironic shit about everything, man? You know what the ironic shit is that he was squatting. Check this out. This is so bad, man. He was squatting in his own apartment. Okay? Big man got him to fucking get the apartment. He's squatting in his own apartment, living like a fucking bum. You would think you fix yourself up. No. The walls were fucking dirty. The floor, his tables are full of fucking roach and fucking rat shit. The bathroom, no light fixture in the fucking bathroom. The wires are hanging off the ceiling. No fucking shower curtain. No toilet seat. Well, I mean, what the fuck, man? And he's alright with that.
Well, you know what it is. I guess when you're in that stage, and you gotta understand, when you're a junkie like 127, like Richard, I guess the drugs mean more than personal hygiene. You gotta understand that. It means more than clothing, your appearance. Because Richard don't care. When he's in that state of mind, once he gets a hit of that pipe, once he starts plunging those needles, he really doesn't care. All he cares about is, yeah, dog. He's all fucked up in the head. He's saying things. He's living these fantasy characters that he portrays. And it's sad because, let me tell you, I'm not even making light of what junkies have to go through, man, because it's sad when you hear Crackhead and all the delusional stories that he comes up with. At times it's not even funny. I mean, yeah, he's a clown because, he puts his stuff out there and it's all make-believe. But, sometimes you got to say, you really hope that one day he comes clean, man, gets off the pipe and comes down to reality. But I think if that day ever came, his head would explode, man. He couldn't handle the reality of who he is and what he is.
I understand. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, he's fucking scared to death. But you know what's crazy? Cracky doesn't care, if he goes, homeless,
back into the street because, you know, Cracky's used to that shit. Cracky, let me tell you something. You look at those videos of him living at 194 Utica, that's the same as him being outside the street, living in the cardboard box. He doesn't care if there's no light. He doesn't care if there's no toilet. He's used to shitting behind a dumpster, pissing behind a dumpster, eating from the fucking dumpster. That's what Cracky's used to, man. So, you know, he's in his element. It doesn't matter if he gets thrown out on the street because he just get a cardboard box and live by the dumpster. The only thing Cracky's gonna be looking for is gonna be trying to plug into a lamppost so he can see up and have some electricity.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, bad boy. You got a good point there. Anyway, it's about that time, bad boy. I got to get out of here. It's 5:53 in the AM. It's been a pleasure talking to you, man. But I do got to get out of here. Head to the salt mine. So you have a good one there. And I'm definitely going to title this video gate this morning. No more entitlements. 127 crackhead. Get a job. I think that's going to be my title. It's going to be a little different, you know, a little twist. But anyway, bad boy, you have a good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, and if you're out there later, I'll catch you out there later, man. They call me Enforcer 250, somewhere on the lower deck, in my General, Stonewall Jackson. Don't forget, 5 pound, 5 watt, 5 pound steel hammer, and I just got down.
So, man, be safe out there, enjoy your day, man. Yeah, I'm up early because I'll be heading out to fucking Pennsylvania in a little while. Gotta go do some stuff, hang out, enjoy the day. Alright, man. Have a good one. But we'll find out later.
You're going to be out there, you spending the day or the weekend, or you coming back or what?
Yeah, no, I'm coming back. I'm coming back, you know, sometime this evening, so I'll be out later on.
Alright, catch you later, dude. Catch you later. 73.
Pay me no mind, list up, brother. Well, that's what I'm saying. Casper the Ghost Stalker. And that's what I call him right now. That's what I call that little junkie boy, Casper the Ghost Stalker.
Oh, shit, yo.
Oh, shit, yo.
Back it down.
Yeah, you back in town, all right, man. That radio is too loud, man. Back that thing down. You're breaking my needle. How about it out there?
We're always show the guy in the face.
I think it's somewhere down by Linden or Roosevelt Park, somewhere south of here. I haven't heard it in a long time.